But the data said that there was literally no difference between me teaching my heart out and me saying, here, take a laptop, you can go figure it out. And I was crushed, but I knew that couldn't be my conclusion. Are you a teacher that is sure that you want to be an educator next school year? Because if you are, you're in the minority. You are one of the 45% of teachers who is sure that education is for you, because research has shown recently that 55% of teachers are considering a career change, which is a crazy number. So what's happening is now that's causing school districts to set unrealistic and overly ambitious goals trying to fix that problem. It's kind of like a terrible halftime speech. Like, imagine if we're playing basketball and the team is down by 50 and the coach brings them in halftime and like, all right, so if we just stop them from scoring and we score 51 points, then we win. So just play better defense, play better offense, go team. That's how some of the goals that I'm hearing from districts are sounding right now. They're like, okay, so after the pandemic, we're 2 years behind. And typically throughout the course of a year, we grow a year. Let's grow 2 years. You know, we're not going to throw any more resources. We're not going to do anything differently. Let's just grow 2 years now. All right, great, go team. Like that's exactly how it sounds. And what's going to happen is that as we set unrealistic goals, teachers are going to feel pressured to now buy in, because that's, coming down from up top. And what they're hearing is, we just got to go. We got to go faster. And I like cars, I like to drive. What happens if you accelerate too fast? If we're just pushing content, we're trying to get 2 years crunched down into 1 year. If we're accelerating too fast, all that's going to happen is our tires are going to squeal and nobody's going anywhere. And that's exactly what is going to happen if we continue to set goals the wrong way and set unrealistic goals and set goals that nobody can achieve. Matter of fact, pursue excellence moment. Comment down below. What are some of the goals that you're hearing that you just think cannot happen? Some of the goals you're hearing either in your school or in your district that just won't happen no matter how hard we try. Because of this is why I developed a course that's called Actually Achieve Classroom Goals. And it is a proven strategy that'll actually help you achieve goals in your classroom or in your school, because I've seen success in both. And if we're just meeting, my name is Daryl Williams. I'm the founder of The Pursuit of Excellence, where my goal is to help maximize student growth by developing their life skills, mindsets, and character. So I want to talk about the reason why I developed this course. And the reason why is because at the lowest point of my career, I was literally on the verge of being non-renewed because the data said that I couldn't grow students. Like, I was teaching the standards. I was doing the best that I could, doing everything that I know how. I was trying to pull small groups, you know how that goes. I was trying to pull small groups. I was referring to MTSS when appropriate. I was doing everything I was trained to do, but it wasn't working. I mean, I felt terribly because families had entrusted their students, their children, their children's futures with me. And I felt as if I was called to do this work. I felt as if I could make a difference. Like, I felt like I could make an impact. But the data said that there was literally no difference between me teaching my heart out and me saying, here, take a laptop, you can go figure it out. And I was crushed, but I knew that couldn't be my conclusion. And I was literally, like I said, on the verge of being non-renewed, but my principal said he would give me one more shot. He said he saw something in me. He said I didn't seem like somebody who would give up easy. He said the first year is always going to be your worst year. And if you bounce back from this, you can achieve anything. He gave me one more shot, and I'm grateful that he did. Because I spent time learning how to be a better leader. So I started researching the qualities, the habits, the traits of effective leaders, not just teachers, right? Not just people in education, but effective leaders, people who have seen success. And what I learned is that a strong leader is one who can inspire others to be willing to struggle to work towards a common goal. And what I learned is that in my classroom, I wasn't inspiring students to work hard. The reason why students weren't growing was because I wasn't inspiring them to want to struggle. The reason why students weren't getting any better was because I wasn't making getting better looked like it was worth the sacrifice. The reason why students were staying where they were was because I wasn't setting effective goals and following through with them. But it wasn't until I learned how to set effective goals. It wasn't until I learned the power behind strong goal setting. It wasn't until I found the power behind the reason why goals matter that I was able to finally make a difference. Then I was able to go from the teacher who was almost non-renewed to a 2-time teacher of the year. It wasn't until then until I was able to go from somebody who was struggling to get data points to now an instructional coach in 3 different schools in the district. It wasn't until then until I was able to see success with maximizing student growth that I was able to transition into an assistant principal and now the founder of the Pursuit of Excellence and consultant, where I've seen these results and now I inspire others to see the same exact results. See, I didn't end up where I am right now. What you see right now is not what I've always been. I was the teacher that was almost non-renewed. The data set, I'm not even exaggerating. I taught 7th grade math my first year. I had students that came into me on a 5th grade level and left on a 4th grade level, y'all. I'm not playing. Like, this happened. But I couldn't let that be my story. And I went to the drawing board and I started grinding, and I started researching, and I started trying to understand how I can maximize student growth. And I figured it out. And I packaged it, and I put a nice little bow on it with a nice little font. And I put it out there as a course called Actually Achieve Classroom Goals. It's available in the description below, linked down below. And I just want to ask one thing of you. I just want to ask you to check it out. Just click on the link. Go look at the landing page, scroll through it, look at the 3.5 hours of content, look at the 15 lessons that are offered, read through it, and see if it is something that you could use to implement in your class to actually achieve student growth. I implemented it in classrooms and saw growth, and I implemented it on a school-wide level in 2 different schools and saw growth. And I just ask that you look at it, look through everything. Look at the price. I'm not even going to mention what the price is right here. Just go check it out, scroll, see for yourself. But I'm going to let you know right now that it's not worth the money. It's not. Like, we don't buy things because it's worth the money. That doesn't make sense. We buy things because it's worth more than the money. And it is. Because it's not worth just the money that you put into it to see how you can take a student that felt like they could achieve nothing and achieve their wildest dream. To inspire a student who has never had a breakthrough before to achieve their potential. No, it's not worth the money. It's worth more than the money. So check it out. See if it's a fit for you. And as a matter of fact, in the next video, we're going to be talking about some back to school strategies that are going to be amazing to kick off your school year. But on this page only, I'm going to link a webinar that's unlisted so nobody else can see it unless they watch this video first. A webinar that's unlisted that goes through the whole Smarter Goals course so you can see if it is a fit for you. It gives you all the information that you need behind the course. Check it out. Let me know what you think. I'm so excited. I know that it's really going to help you and your students and that it can maximize student growth. I'll see you in the next video.